1:20 p.m. September 1st. Voting day. Oh yes, go out and vote. Only if there was someone to vote to acknowledge that we don't need to use dead slaveholders with no integrity as a value structure, then Brother R.A. would vote. And as I'm continuing to read who I am as melanin dominant biological living light that has endured 400 years, and now I'm in the realm and state of post-traumatic slave syndrome. So, do I acknowledge the chain and lock on my mind and brain? I mean, dealing with quote-unquote Harvard, MIT, and as I just got through walking to the dollar store, I had to take another picture of the gold dome of the Massachusetts State House. So in the intellectual mecca of the world, melanin recessive inbred mutant albino with a calcified pineal gland, no sense to their element of spirituality. Hey, wait a minute. Gold dome and massive, and this is the and these are the most intellectually astute mutants that have had the mind to lock niggas down. Is that just physically or psychologically fuck niggas? I'm doing something. Election day? Oh, R.A., go out and vote. Your ancestors will roll over in their grave if you don't go out for fighting for the right to vote. My vote matters? I count? No, all I count for is productivity. Make a dead slaveholder so then the upper echelon can remain the upper echelon, trading dead fucking no integrity slaveholders. And I want to perpetuate this? Oh yes, let me go to the voting booth. Check. I'm going to vote for this one. I'm a Democrat. Democrat? Oh, I'm a Democrat. No, I'm not a Democrat. I'm a Republican. If you're melanin dominant, biological living light with any moisture in your first eye, understanding what is on the back of the $1 bill, that first eye, is that my passionate eye? Is that the eye, oh, wait a minute, from the four corners to the one eye, I'm capable of balancing the elements of this one verse with my mind over my matter, acknowledging my intellect, but also having my intellect tap into my spirituality. I don't know, do calcified pineal gland individuals acknowledge that they are a spiritual entity? I, as Father Nature, after understanding the 400 years of self-hate and degradation and not valuing who I am. You hear the birds chirping, they say, preach, all right. But as that divine entity, if I have 5 senses and there are 5 elements, and I sink deep enough within my still calmness, acknowledging, okay, I've been oriented on a value structure outside of myself prior to 2020, September 1st. Happy birthday, Sister AO. And we, in this 9th month, on the first day, as I have been describing the meta-netta or the hieroglyphics and interpreting what the actual digits mean, I don't know if the calcified pineal gland can actually, the ancestral black people were trying to communicate this. Would someone who is my inbred mutant albino child with the calcified pineal gland be able to interpret what Father Nature is trying to communicate to 7 to 10 generations down the line? So in drawing that one line, I am the one. That's my spine. And now we're at the 9th month. Is that a full sphere at the top of the stem? You're so used to drawing on a flat piece of paper, but in communicating in 3D as the ancestors, I mean, if I draw a line up and down with a little slant, you could see that's a wave. Now, are you capable of internalizing or interpreting or ingesting the do you have the ability to comprehend that if I'm communicating 1 to 9 and all the digits in between have some significance to me as Father in nature, sitting still, allowing myself to evolve. Oh, shoot, it's 9 minutes into the segment in 30 seconds. That 3 is definitely what? Man, woman, and child. There can't be a family without the woman. And I'm sorry, the calcified pineal gland male, 1:30. Okay, that's a 10-minute segment. Now, that male having a level of insecurity or not feeling one with the environment or one with the universe, therefore having a desire, need to rule, control, and dominate. Yes, let's have everyone value an energy outside of themselves. Believe in God. Yes, a God in the heavens. Yeah. I think we could manipulate that and have people, worship energies outside of themselves. Because if an individual sees that they are inwardly divided and works to not remain an inwardly divided individual, but pulls themselves together, as a one with yin and yang. And then if he is a male and he respects from whence he came, the womb man, you revere the woman, I don't understand why we don't, as Father in nature, don't revere our women from whence we came. And my grandmother, both of my grandmothers were grand. I am the result. And how am I to not understand all of my energies as biological, genetic engineering, Novartis, Amgen, Biogen, Genzyme, all products of Harvard genetic engineering, a calcified white boy. Okay, so this is the situation, COVID-19, 13 minutes in. This is only going to be a 14-minute segment because YouTube don't allow this kind of conscious. But I am Brother R.A. working on, spiritual pornography and having the average individual tap into their divinity and acknowledge that you are greater than what you even perceive yourself. So, do you need to go out and validate that, I count, let me vote? Or can I sit in my house, tap into my divinity, have, my spirituality, my intellect, my emotions, and my physicality unite all within me and become more of an undivided individual Thank you, Master Heej, for beating my ass for 20 years, helping me tap into, that's just the physical aspect. But there's a spiritual aspect to meditation and movement. Are you capable of tapping into the spirituality of who you are?